everyone, welcome to my channel, Dolls for Dolls. This is Jessica, and today we're going to be taking a look at Kit 2 from the You Create Barbie Basics dolls. Now, I actually got this kit first. Tommy bought it for me, and he picked out which one to get because I told him, I was like, I can't decide. Like, I was really torn between getting Kit 1 and Kit 2 first, so I just let him pick, and he surprised me with it. So I decided to go ahead and reroute, or I should say root, one of the dolls, and that's the girl that's in the middle. But I'll show you how she looks up close in just a little bit. But if you watch my previous video, you'll see how the box looks and everything. I did unbox all my dolls because, like I mentioned, I don't really have much space up here to be doing all that on camera. So I just wanted to get that done. And I know a lot of people don't really like unboxing videos, so y'all let me know, if you like for me to unbox them on camera, or whatever you prefer. I don't mind doing it, but I just feel like for sake of time for me today with these dolls, I needed to go ahead and have them unboxed. So anyway, moving on. This kit came with a regular body, a curvy body, and a tall body, and they go with this girl that is on the petite body, and she's the one that you could buy separately, so you can swap heads and everything. And as you can see, they came with the wigs, different outfits, and the jewelry. So I'm gonna go ahead and grab one of these girls and bring her closer to the camera, and we will take a look at her. So up first is our lovely Asian doll. As I mentioned in the previous video, they do come with their own stands that are specific for their body type, and all of the clothes are supposed to be able to fit each doll. However, that's kind of debatable. But they also have new face sculpts, and we don't know which name goes with which sculpt, so for now I'll just say this is our pretty Asian girl. And I put the pink wig on her. I just think this is probably the best wig that came in the kit, in my opinion. Wigs that have bangs just seem to do a lot better as far as the way they set on the doll's head, and they just look more natural. But I'll take this off and show you. This is how it looks on the inside. And I really love the shades of pink that they use for this wig. As I mentioned in the other video, the hair quality is not the best, but honestly I think it could be worse. So there's that, and then of course there's her head. And I mentioned in the other video that the mold mark that's normally up here is on the chin area of these dolls, so it leaves kind of like a rough, unfinished look here. So I took some sandpaper. Thankfully my husband has everything I need. Somehow, miraculously, he always has everything I need. And so I just sanded that down, and you can still see it, but it's not as bad as if you had have left it alone. And also I wanted to point out that my girl has this weird indentation here, right by her jawline. So be aware that you could possibly end up with flaws like that. And of course all the dolls have this mold mark issue going on, so if you're particular about that, just be prepared to have to do some work on them, so it's not as visible in your photos if you like to photograph your dolls. But anyway, enough of that. Let me put her little wig back on. She has beautiful brown eyes, and I love the pink makeup. They did a really good job matching that up with the wig. And she has lovely pink lipstick. She has these gold chain earrings, and I put her in this outfit. This top is like the pleather pants in the previous video, and it has clear straps, and it velcros at the back. and it fits her really well. And the skirt is really pretty. It has like little ruffles here and a split right there, and it just pulls off and on. And of course the material stretchy, so it should fit the other bodies. I haven't tried the skirt on any of the other ones. I just kind of picked whatever outfit I thought would look good on each one and left it that way, because I wanted to show y'all my initial picks in the reviews, like which outfit I wanted which doll to wear and all that. So anyway, moving on. She has these cute little shoes, and they got nice gold details going across the top. They're kind of a chunky style shoe, and that's how they look at the bottom. And they fit her pretty good. Like I said, I didn't try these on any of the other girls yet, but they're not too loose on her, so that's good. And her movement is the same as all the other ones, so that's pretty much it for her. I'm gonna go ahead and put her back on her stand and grab another doll. Here is our lovely curvy girl, and this is the one that I decided to root first. I'm sorry that I did that before I made the review, and I realized it like before I actually rooted it, but I was like, I just want to root this hair in and see how she looks. It was my first time having to actually create the pattern and, you know, punch the holes into a plain bald head, and thank God for Tommy, because he helped me do all that. Like, I can't even say he helped me, he did it for me. He drew the pattern on. I took this doll, let's see, this head, it was a fashionista doll, and I cut her hair off, and I went by the pattern here. So he drew that onto this girl, and he poked the holes for me, so that way I wouldn't have to worry about it as I was rooting the hair. So he was very helpful, and he has 8 more to do. I love you, Tommy. Thank you. And but anyway, I'm really happy with the way this turned out. I used Shimmerlock's hair, and it's nylon in the color cappuccino, so just in case y'all wanted to know that, if you would like to do the same for your doll. But anyway, this, I'll just tell you about the wig first. This is the wig that I had on her before I rooted her, and it's a nice shade of blonde, and it's cut into like a lob style, and it was pretty on her, but I felt like it looked very noticeable that it was a wig. So anyway, I just think this doll is beautiful. Her face is lovely. I love her eyes. She has beautiful green eyes and a nice brown and peachy eyeshadow with red lipstick. And she has this little beauty mark here. And a lot of people think this is the Waldorf sculpt. I forgot to mention that's the names Waldorf, Stoyan, I'm not sure how to say that, and Audrey. Those are the 3 names for the sculpts. So like I said, hopefully we will find out which one goes with which face. So anyway, moving on, she has this beautiful gold necklace. I think that's my favorite piece as far as the jewelry with this kit. And of course, like I mentioned before, they all have holes for earrings. And I put this little top on her. It's really nice and stretchy, and it has clear straps, and it just ties at the back. And then this little skirt that has kind of ruffles going on. I don't think ruffles is the right word. Y'all let me know what the word is, but you know what I mean. It's kind of gathered here and in the front, so it kind of looks like pleats, I guess. I don't know. I'm not good with materials and stuff like that when it comes to sewing and making clothes, so y'all help me out if you know. Of course, if you've been watching me long enough, y'all know that about me anyway, so yeah. And she has these nice clear shoes. They got chunky heels, and I think these are my favorite shoes out of the whole set, other than the boots that are coming up on the next doll. I like those too. And of course, her movement is the same as all the other ones. So I'm going to go ahead and put her back on her stand and grab our last doll in the kit, and I will be right back. And last but not least, here is our lovely tall girl. I think she is just beautiful. I'll show y'all her little glasses first. She just has these gold glasses, and of course they have black on the lenses. And she has the brown wig on. This one, it's not like terrible, but again, it does, you know, look like a wig. You can always move it around and like switch up the part line and see if that helps it, you know, look a little bit more natural. But I'm still undecided myself if I want to give her a middle part or a side part. I think I'm gonna go for a side part, but I gotta think about it a little bit more. Anyway, I'll show you how this looks on the inside, same as the other ones with a little silicone material on the inside, and then it's brown and it has nice kind of blonde or lighter brown highlights going through, and it is kind of wavy. She has lovely green eyes and a kind of a light seafoam green eyeshadow, I think, and a nice light pink lipstick. And she has freckles as well. And I put her in this little top. To me, this looks like a business suit. I really like this outfit. It has the little gather in here, and it kind of splits right there, show a little skin. Has a nice collar, and it velcros at the back. And then she has these nice little pants that pull on and off, and they kind of flare out at the bottom. And her boots are really cool. They have nice details that go all the way up and down, and has a nice gold bottom there. So I really love those a lot. And of course her movement's the same. So that's pretty much it for this girl. I'm gonna go ahead and get her back on her stand, and I will be right back. So that's the review of Kit 2 of the You Create Barbie Basics dolls. Y'all let me know what you think of them. Overall, I'm really happy with them. I'm thankful that I was able to sand down that mold mark, and hopefully, you know, that will be something y'all are able to do too, if that bothers you. And I'm really happy too with the way the root turned out on the curvy girl. Y'all let me know what you think of her. I'm really proud of the way Tommy did the hairline and the pattern, because he's never done anything like this before either, so it's something fun for us to do together. And I just really appreciate him for helping me in all of my doll endeavors. I also wanted to mention that if y'all need some ideas for your roots on your dolls, if you're wanting to do that, check out Amy Plays with Dolls on YouTube. I just recently came across her channel, and she is so nice. She does such a great job on her dolls, and she really inspired me, you know, with what colors I want to do with my dolls and the styles and stuff like that. So y'all be sure to check her out. I think you'll really enjoy her channel. But anyway, thank y'all so much for watching. I really hope that you enjoyed this video. If you did or found it helpful, be a doll and hit the like button. Comment down below, subscribe to the channel, and hit the notification bell so you don't miss any of my future videos. I love you guys, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!